All right. Oh, wait.
Hello, folks. Welcome back to... Hi, guys. Welcome back to episode 6 of the Juxtaposition podcast.
You're really going to tell me you don't know what episode we are?
It's episode 6, guys.
Episode 6 of the Juxtaposition podcast.
Yes.
I'm your host, Nana, alongside my 2 little siblings.
Bernice, I'm not his sibling.
I'm not a sibling either.
And I'm not little either. I'm a big girl. I'm a big girl.
Janet Jackson.
All right, guys. How's your day going? How's the week going?
It's going great. I worked out today
Oh, really?
at home.
Oh.
Great, because some people say that we can't work out at home.
He's lying.
you did.
I worked out today. That's all people need to know. I worked out today with my guys. And yeah, I cooked. You know, I like to cook. And I cleaned.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I cleaned. I really enjoy cleaning. It's like
Same.
very therapeutic, and you blast your music. Guys, clean is important.
Same.
Yes, cleanliness
Blasting the music.
is important.
Yeah,
So-
I like blasting the music still.
All right. Anyways, so we're going to get right into it as per usual.
Wait. I just got off the phone with my little cousin Myra. So she told me to shout her out. So shout out to my Bolton gang, you know, Bolton Caledon, my peeps.
Sounds
Shout
like
out
you're
Mara.
saying boating.
Yeah, boy.
White thing.
Bolton
Bolton.
gang, my guys.
You know what I learned
So, hi,
today,
Myra.
actually? I from one of the young kids that were teaching at the program. They said Bolton's actually one of the smallest cities out of the GTA. I didn't even know that.
I love it. It's quiet.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
love it.
It's cool. Anyways, is that all? Any more shout outs you want to?
Nope. Shout out to her. That's all.
Okay, cool. All right, so today we're going to talk about relationships. I love talking about... What? I love talking about relationships. Why are you doing that?
Yeah, that
I'm
is...
just joking.
And a lot of people I know love listening about people talk about relationships, and because people want advice, but they don't want to really ask.
Yeah,
Like they have questions and they don't really want to ask. So, this question is what we're going to talk about is a little bit of marriage. I guess like relationships in general. So the question to you guys, or
All of us.
yes, for us, is: do you think marriage is overrated?
Ladies first. I'm sorry. Ladies first.
No, but the reason why people get married may be overrated.
What do you
But,
say? Like how?
For as we discussed in the second episode,
Yeah.
how they get married for things like money and stuff like that,
okay.
and like materialistic
Yeah.
things. So it can get overrated because a lot of people just kind of want that quick fix. And it's like, if I marry someone who has money, then I'm gonna be well off at the end too. So most people kind of get into a relationship for that aspect instead of like other things like love and all that stuff. So yeah.
Listen, marriage is not overrated. It's the best thing ever. Imagine coming home, someone cooking you food.
I mean, not all women have to cook food.
Okay, no,
men can cook food. Disclaimer, guys.
I like to cook.
Don't
So what is she talking about? I'm not saying that I could be the one that's at home. And
I know, but usually the woman is the one to cook the food. So
anyways, I'm talking about for me.
Oh, okay, cool.
Coming home to someone, kids, coming home to a
family.
home, a family.
Yeah.
That it's not overrated. I love it. And I was gonna call you guys today too.
What?
And I was gonna tell you I was sitting in the car just thinking, daydreaming. I'm like, I think like what I base success in my life is like one of the things, a couple of things, is to have like a house, and like I feel like I'm called to be married and to be a father.
Sometimes
People.
No, I feel like I'm
like,
really
is that a
That's
pressing?
what's
That's
one of
like
your
on your
yeah,
heart.
Like,
yeah,
you feel
I
like that's what
one of your
I feel
purposes.
I feel like that's one of my purposes, like one of my callings. Like I was sorry, I was really convicted today. I'm like, damn, like I think
I'm supposed to be married.
yeah,
a father.
I mean,
a
a lot of
husband.
people.
like
A lot of
just
people,
like
yeah.
the project of like just molding your kid, like, you know, to be a
Teaching,
great
being a
person.
leader.
And I just got excited, you know, God willing, if that happens.
He's like, yes, Jesus, please make a way, make a way.
I get excited for that too. Like, I'm definitely called to be a mom. I don't know how I'm gonna be, but I feel like just like I don't like to cook right now for certain people, but I feel like when I'm
No, it's not. No, wait.
But it's not about cooking.
I'm very
though.
selfish, so that's one of the things
But
that I know.
I feel like it's good to just do it now. That's why I like to cook for you guys. So when time comes, it's not like a
no, I think I
shock.
would be excited when I have a family because I have like they depend on me. I like someone who's gonna depend on me, so I can use my skill to share with them.
So I had one more thing to say. That's where I feel like I base success on as of right now. Success for me is not to have $1 million.
Yeah.
It's to live comfortable with my family and see my family grow up. That's what I base my success on.
Well, I mean, I agree. I think marriage is not overrated. It is a beautiful thing, as Nana
So
said.
beautiful.
It's so beautiful to see two people come together who actually love each other, and then they build a family, and then you see the family grow and flourish. It's just like, that is so beautiful.
Yeah.
But the reason why I said is marriage overrated, because in this culture nowadays, people are not getting married.
It's more like common law.
Not even common law. It's not. I don't even call it common law. Like, it's like
Boyfriend and
you
girlfriend.
know. Okay, so you're watching the show. Put a ring on it, right? And there's one couple literally together for 9 years.
What the hell you with someone for 9 years for, buddy?
Like this, I see the
Bucko?
face. Like, really?
No, hold up, time.
There's always one person
Listen,
who wants to get married.
The
in a
lady
relationship.
the girls sometimes they take the BS too.
No,
but
they
there are
do.
some girls that are doing the BS
No,
too.
well, okay, if you
Or
haven't,
vice versa.
Okay, but listen, explain. Okay, if you haven't watched "Put a Ring on It," so basically the couple that we're talking
watch it
about,
on YouTube.
Yes, yeah, like the first part, and it's dropping. Well, it drops on Fridays, every Fridays, but
It's on OWN.
The
Sorry, I had to put that out because you know.
the couple that we're talking about, basically, they were together for 9 years. There's a period where the guy proposed to the girl, and then she said yes, and then the guy started to act funny and said, I'm not really sure if I want to get married. I don't know if this is what I want. And then she felt like, okay, this is not a stable foundation. I'm so like, you're making me question now, like, are you really truly in love with me? Like, do you want to marry me? So then she said, she called off the engagement. So I don't blame her, but like, reasons like that, it's understandable as to why.
Yeah, but why? You see, there's so many great guys out there that are waiting for women like that, but they keep on giving these foolish guys a chance.
I know.
And it's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
There's guys.
You're wasting
you think
the time.
I'm gonna be with someone for 9
That's
years.
why I say you're out of your mind.
If I don't want you, I'm gonna leave.
No, that's what I'm
what's
saying.
the
So
point?
what's the point of staying for 9 years that there's no ring on it? And you're not like it's not like you started dating it like you when you're 14 or something.
And then when you're like, maybe you marry like 15 years in, it's not gonna feel that special.
But it's not even like that.
Especially
It's because they
the
don't
ones
want-
that live together though.
Yeah, exactly. But okay,
What the hell you living together for?
No, okay, that's the question. Would you like
It's giving the what is it called? Getting the milk or something. What's that? What's the phrase?
I don't know. Stop.
Getting the milk, or, giving something like giving the milk and getting the cow or something like that. In a sense where you're doing wifely duties and they didn't put a ring on it.
Yeah, ladies, please
Don't do-
we gotta stop doing this.
Don't do the laundry. Don't wash the
You're
dishes.
doing everything and there's no ring. You better listen. I am not. No, trust me. No man is gonna make me do wifely duties and I don't have a ring. Are you out of your mind? Are you crazy?
I mean, in a sense where you can show that.
Yeah, you can show glimpses.
You can
Don't
show
get it wrong.
glimpses.
there's a
You're not
difference-
doing it all the
no,
time.
but this is like you're living together, like you're building a family, and then on top
when
of
you're living
that,
together. Oh yeah. Okay.
it's like you're doing all these things, and then he's not making you feel like, okay, there's gonna be something
when
for
people
like
get
there's more
comfortable.
to it. Yeah, and then you're just sitting there, just like in your mind, like I want to get married, but your man is there sitting like I'm good. I don't really want it. Like we're fine the way we are. Like what's the point of like putting all your effort into someone you know is not ready to marry?
Yeah, like what are you doing?
I mean, that it's because they don't have the discussion beforehand, and I think like they're just going along with the relationship, and it's either one person wants to get married and suppresses their urge to get married because the other one kind of doesn't want to get married, and then they kind of just fall into like, okay, you know, I love this man so much, I might as well just be with him, and then it's like at the same time, can I find anyone else that's been with this person for 9 years plus, and it's like, okay, this is my soulmate, right? They think, oh, okay, you know what, I can't find anybody better,
Soulmate.
and basically that was kind of one of the other couples in the show,
Yeah.
but they were only together for 2 years.
Sorry.
No,
There's
go
always gonna be someone better out there for you. Okay.
I'm gonna stop. Yeah,
It's just about settling. I'm not trying to say like settle for someone bad. It's like we're not always gonna be
Yeah.
perfect. There's always gonna be someone better, right? So they know what they're doing, both the men and the women. Like they know. So for them to just act like, I don't know, like just to act like, oh, they don't, or they're just playing in the relationship. I don't know.
There's always one person who wants it more than the other person.
Yeah, but then you really have to sit back and realize like why am I gonna settle with somebody who doesn't want it as much as I do? Like the whole point of it in your mind when you're getting into a relationship, especially if you're a person who you know you want to get married, and then you enter a relationship knowing the other person doesn't really want the marriage.
It's sometimes about the looks and what he does for you.
But why is the hope so big? Like they be going on these TV shows, think they'll be sitting in their chairs like, I just want him to give me more, and then the guy's like, I want to get married.
Like what?
Like, what are you doing? Like, leave.
It's like, why are you hurting yourself? Like,
Exactly.
You're basically stopping your dream of what you want to be fulfilled in your life because of some other person. Like guys, please, if you desire to get married and you're with someone who doesn't want to get married, you should be with them
today. Today is the day you need to let
Don't
them
do it
go.
to yourself.
Don't put yourself in a situation where you end up in this long-term relationship, and then the worst. Well, it's not.
You
the
build
worst
up resentment.
Part. Then
It's not the worst part.
it's not
Please
the worst.
elaborate.
It's not
on
the worst part.
Okay.
But then you end up. You end up having children with this person.
And then you have children. After you have children, you feel tied. So you feel more tied than
to
you
stay.
were with just by yourself. So then you got children. Now you're with the man, and that your children he's the father of your children. So you're like, I have to stay for my children. Then you just get roped in more when you could have left year one. Maybe you knew it wasn't for you, or year two, but you just
Like it sucks because it's like now you want to get married, he doesn't want to get married. Now you have children together. So if you really wanted to leave before, you can't leave really now because you have children and you don't want to have a broken family. So so you're just going to sit down there and
but they leave. They leave, and then that's when the more problems
Exactly.
occur.
Yeah.
Where and then when the lady or the man gets someone else, they're teaching the kids something else in this home, and then when the kid goes into the next home, he's getting
broken
treated
families.
like,
You are hurting your children.
They are
You are
hurting
hurting your
someone's
children.
someone's getting taught Christianity, and then someone's getting taught by
the secular world.
not even the secular
Buddhism
world,
or
Buddhism.
or
the other religion or something
or
different.
Selassie or something like that.
But it's like what? It's like no, seriously though. But it's like why?
Why put yourself in that situation?
Like, don't you think like you especially if you come from a broken family already, you know the experience.
Yeah.
You know how that made you feel. You know that you want to have a whole family.
Is the flesh that strong that?
Oh, it's strong.
It's very strong.
Like, listen, let's not play this.
Sex in this world
Yeah,
is a
it's
strong
like it's
pull.
the top thing. Like that's a priority for a lot of people.
Yeah.
If you're not good in bed, well, sorry, you gotta go.
And that I high key do not understand. If you wanted to do that, be single.
Yeah.
You can roam around the streets. You
Yeah.
can do your do. You can
From a
be
non-Christian,
You can be in the streets,
to be exact.
because some people are
Of
called.
course.
Some people are
What do you
called
think?
to the
You think-
streets.
I'm
But,
just being clear for people that think.
but if you want to be part of the streets, be part of the streets. If you want to be in a home,
Make it clear.
a priority
Like, make
that you want to be in a home.
If you know you're not ready to settle down with somebody, don't put them in a situation where they're now putting their heart out there. And you doing dirty business out there, telling them one thing and then you doing another thing. You talking to another girl, you're talking to another guy. It's like, no. If you want to say no, I want an open relationship. By all means, that's your prerogative. But for the other person, if the person's like, I want an open relationship and you don't, check out. Don't even like compromise. Just
I want to
leave.
stay a little bit on the marriage, but I want to just say this before we continue. Like, the one that gets me mad on social media is like the beautiful Instagram girl, but they're beautiful.
yeah,
But like all three of these girls are fighting over this rapper.
1%.
Like,
oh my gosh, don't even get me started. I'm gonna get mad.
What
I'm actually gonna get
are
mad.
you doing? You're so
I'm gonna get
beautiful.
mad.
Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm
like,
gonna
what
get
are you
mad.
actually
It's like you
doing?
have so much other, like another man who will give you all the like your attention
Yeah.
instead of like trying to. They're pulling you three ways. You're trying to compete for.
But that comes with
like,
self-worth.
attention.
If you don't know your self-worth, you're gonna allow
Yeah.
any man to come in and make
do
you look
whatever
like a
he
damn
wants.
fool.
Yeah.
Making you fight over fight over him for what reason? What is he giving to you? He's making you look crazy. Especially if you're in social media and you're actually like an influencer or something like that, and you're in the media and you're looking hella crazy for one person who really does not care about you.
Exactly.
You need, ladies out there, know your self-worth. Once you know your self-worth and you treat yourself like a queen, no man, anybody who understands what a queen is supposed to, how a queen is supposed to be treated, listen, they'll come to you. But if you don't know how to treat yourself as a
But
queen,
you are who you attract, though. Wait,
that's what I'm saying.
Is
If
that
you,
the correct
no, but
term?
I'm saying, if you treat
Yeah.
yourself as a queen,
Yes.
you're going to attract
Yes,
a king.
please.
If you treat yourself as a princess, you're gonna attract a prince. If you treat yourself as a low esteem, no confidence, you really don't care who comes to you, you can take anybody, you're gonna get the people that are at the bottom. Sorry, it's just that's what it is. Like,
I say definitely have standards. Make sure you write down what you want. From a Christian perspective, write down what you want in your husband. Write down that you want him to be God-fearing. You want him to be patient. You want him to be kind. And then you can even write down the stuff, the extras. Like you can write down you want him to be tall. You want him to have nice teeth. You want him to have a body. Like you write those things.
Don't
Be
get too wrapped up
specific
in that,
about
That's
your.
what I'm saying, yeah.
Yes, but at the same time, God answers your prayers as well.
But the
standard, which like is just like okay, the things that are important to God and God and
That's
your
what I'm
husband.
saying. You have to put first like the criteria.
That's what I mean.
Like honestly, if you're ever going to write down something about your husband or something about your future wife, make sure you go to the word and write down characteristics of God. If you go to the word and you write down characteristics of God and that's what you want in a man, I promise you God will provide for you and he'll give you more. Like as Janice said, like
That's what I said, he'll give you the extras.
Put the extra stuff where he's like, I want him to be tall, I want him to be this, I want him to be that, but that's not the priority though. You need his character to be 100%. Like he's humble, he's generous, he's kind, he's giving, he's forgiving, he's faithful, he's understanding. Like all those things are so important.
But even that, write down for yourself.
Exactly.
Write down what woman you want to be.
Yes.
Write down that you want to be more patient. You want to be more kind. Because we like to, oh my gosh, I want my husband to be kind.
this. I want to be this.
I want my husband to be this. Are you that when he meets you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to work on yourself first, and then you attract who you're going to attract.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, like marriage is it's a difficult thing, and choosing a person that you forever will stay with is difficult. You know
Why?
I mean? It is hard
because there's a lot of options in the world.
Out here in this world, like
when that's what I'm saying.
Gosh,
that's what I'm saying. Where your mind has to be like, this is what I'm settling with, and you work on that relationship. You work on dating.
Listen,
wait. Okay. You date your spouse when you're in your marriage. You do fun things.
No, but beforehand, you can't see everything that your spouse is until you cross that boundary of.
So you would say that with everyone.
No, it's true.
But I'm saying you would say that with everyone.
I say that with everybody.
Yeah. So when are you ever going to be like...
You're always learning about yourself.
That's what I'm saying. You're always going to learn. So you can't
know
really say
a good amount
I'm settling
about
with
them,
this person. But you have a good idea of who they are, but you don't know everything. Because once you get into marriage, you see things and you're just like, ooh. I mean, when we were before and when we were dating, you didn't do that. Now it's like it's different. You're acting differently.
So I have a question for you guys. So do you guys see marriage as a business?
Nope.
No.
I look at it as a partnership, I guess. Like I mean,
that's a business. Partnership business.
But not
there's a transaction.
Like I'm not gonna get into a marriage and be like, yes.
No, but marriage there is some type of transaction between one another. That's for sure. Okay, so it's like I'm doing something. At the end of the day, you expect your husband to do something back for you. Or when you give your time, or you do like an extra thing, you expect your husband to do something for you. Not the same thing, but some type of, it's not a give and take, but you're giving, and you always expect some type of.
The way I looked at it was, it is a business because in a sense, it's in the business of a family. You're building your family. You're building something. You're putting together something. Your children. You're
Yeah, it depends
together.
how you look at it.
Yeah.
You saying your analogy.
That's why I had
makes
to ask you guys
sense.
the question, because I know a lot of people are going to come at it from a different.
But a lot of people
view.
come at it with like fierce like answers, like it's a business. This is why I'm never gonna get married, and it's
Yeah, exactly.
the way
But
you
then,
look at it is different.
because
So I
we're
understand.
building something
Yeah. I
as a
understand
family.
that.
We're building something together. If your
That's
business
true.
is my business, it's about the family at the end of the day. So that's why, yes, I do see it as a business, because
No, for
it's
sure.
not just. I don't think marriages can just survive off of love, because there's a financial part of it as well.
Of course. And that's the thing. A lot of people think,
Like love, let's just love each other.
yeah,
It's like
and
love
then
is gonna make it
it's like,
survive. It's
yeah,
like,
it's
no,
like,
it won't always.
Let's be honest. And it's not always like you ain't loving your husband 24/7, okay, or your
Exactly.
wife 24/7. There's gonna be points where you're just like, listen, leave me alone. Don't talk to me. I don't even want to look at you right now.
Yeah.
And like you see it in our parents as well. Like when they argue, just like they don't talk to each other for a bit, and it's okay. You know, it happens. But at the end of the day, you know, it's a work in progress. You know, it's a one day at a time thing.
Because I would say, like, definitely you got to bring in the financial part, because financial is where issues arise with couples, and money can be a tricky situation, because a lot of people, one, it's either you don't know how to handle your money, or one spends more than the other, or stuff like that can just ruin. So really just talking about money in your marriage as well is an important aspect.
I think I was gonna say, so I think I was watching one of this stuff. I think it was Black Clover. I don't know what it was on YouTube, and they were asking the gender roles and stuff like that, about gender roles. And then I think him on stage was talking about how he doesn't do the financial stuff. He doesn't take care.
I heard that too in
Do you-
Charlemagne as well.
Would you like? Does it matter to you? Like, would you mind if your wife paid? Like, she dealt with the bills and then you dealt with something else? Like, do
Like
you feel?
no, well in my mind I'm thinking our bank account's one.
No,
Right?
but she's paying for it.
That's
like,
another
Like
side
out
note,
of
but-
her own
No,
bank
it's
account?
it's a joint thing, but
Oh.
she's like dealing with the bills. Like she
pays
pays
them.
for it. Like she pays.
Oh yeah,
them.
I wouldn't mind that. Like I go do the work, you could do all the technical stuff. Like I wouldn't mind that. I know I can get killed for that, but I heard that the men they let the women handle all
I think
the
it's
business
changed
stuff
over time.
and-
Then, like, I mean, things have changed,
which is good.
No,
It's
it is good because
yeah.
before it used to be like, no, the man's supposed to pay the
Nah.
bills, and he's supposed to take
Deal
care of
with
the
the money.
house and all that stuff, and the money. It's like,
deal with the contractor or something
like yeah, what if
that.
you're horrible with
I-
money? Like,
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
if you don't know how to save money or how to use it wisely, and then before you know it, it's the month then you can't
Listen,
even pay.
hopefully in my life my wife will be my CEO, you know?
But honestly, I feel like, women in general are like, majority of the time they're organized beings. So
Yeah.
that is a good part of financial, because you got to be organized. You got to be on time when paying bills and stuff like that. So that can be a strength, of course, for her to use in that area. Because, you know?
Yeah, I was gonna. Okay, we're gonna roll it back, but I was gonna say, because we talked about kind of like soulmates or whatever. I was gonna ask, like, do you think there is only one person out in this world for you?
No.
Nope.
A lot of people listen. Do you think there is a soulmate for you? Let me say
What's
that.
the definition of a soulmate?
It's your soul. That's your mate. Like, you have your soul, and then they're your mate.
Someone connects with your...
She even said she broke down two words. The soul, that's your mate.
when people explain the definition with the definition.
Definition with the word.
Like you didn't even like say it.
Okay, your soulmate is somebody who you are connected to. Like you're supposed to be connected to through your, I don't know.
Like in life, there's someone...
Why are you looking at me like that? Like I don't know, like I'm dumb or something.
I don't listen.
Did you understand? You know.
I get what you're saying. I'm just wanting the
She's
definition for the people out there because people don't know what soulmate means.
They do know what soulmate means. Come on, let's not play our games.
What was the question again?
Do you think? Are you paying attention?
There
paying
is a
attention.
She said... She said, do you think there's
Spit in
only
your eye or
one...
something?
No.
I mean, there's... Okay. Is there only one soulmate for you in the world?
Yeah. Do you think you have?
I
any
don't
soulmate?
think so.
I don't
think
so.
you choose, and God directs you if your paths are aligning. If you cross paths, okay, then yeah. But have soulmate, like someone in Texas and then someone in Toronto, he's my soulmate. I must meet him one day. You don't even know where he is.
I find that people
just
use that
never-
as an excuse.
Yeah, and a lot of people have the characteristics of like a soulmate, like someone who you're looking to be a partner with.
You're right, but I just find like people use that as an excuse. Well, yeah, this is my soulmate, because they just find like they fit the mold.
The stars align.
Yeah, and like they fit the mold of what their minds think they're supposed to, like they're supposed to be together, because you know they had all this stuff and they check it all off. Boom, 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 and they don't really dig deep into what.
No, I'm just talking to myself.
Oh, they don't dig deep into like really knowing who this person is.
That's for the people that don't get to know the person. They just
say for example you're at a restaurant,
man, I don't
and then it's like you guys
stuff,
and then you guys like love at first sight, like you guys talk and it's like, oh my gosh, this is the that's how people. I mean, what about people who get married 3 months in? They just found out, like they just.
I mean, it could work. The sign we've seen. Some people at work, but me. No, I'm saying I'm all about the foundation being rock hard, solid.
So you're telling me people can get married 3 months in and like they literally just met each other 3 months ago?
No, it has proven people have had successful relationships.
They have.
I'm not saying that's what I would do. I'm not saying that's a good thing, but it's proven. But it's also proven that it ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, both of their foundations have to be really solid.
Yeah.
For sure. Like for me, the way I look at it is like maybe they're in their long lifetime, they've gotten through many people or whatever, and they know that that's not the one, and then eventually they meet the person who meets all the thing, and they come together.
Why so?
I don't agree.
I agree because you've gone through your life and you know what you want, and you know what you don't want.
No, at the end of the day, that's what you. Yeah, no, that's not true, because a lot of times as people no, but like, as people, like we love to change our minds. We love to change.
So you think a 3-month relationship won't?
Wait. We love to change our mind, but I think 3 month relation. Not every. I'm saying there can be relationships that work, that they met each other 3 months ago and 3 months later they got married. Not 6 months, 3 months. They only known each other for 3 months.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
And that's what I'm saying. So they only known each other for 3 months and they got married. I'm saying that can possibly work, but majority of the time it ends up in divorce because people don't know each other that well.
There's sides that worked and there's sides that didn't work.
Very small.
And I'm not a fan of that
very
stuff.
Small. It's very small.
I recommend no one ever
people.
Do that.
Hey.
But it's very small. It's a very small, slim chance for those people who do get married within 3 months to end up being married for a lifetime. Majority of the time they end up getting divorced at least 5, 10, 15 years in, and they end up being divorced knowing that they probably knew from the get-go, year one, they knew it wasn't good. You know?
I mean, it can work. We can't discount the people that
it can. That's what I said. It can.
No, we're not saying it can't. But then
again, there's some people that they have that situation and then they're staying in that relationship because it's like,
that's
oh my
different.
gosh, I can't leave have the kids, and if I leave, I don't have the money for myself. It's two of us, and then they prolong it and they end up getting a divorce. But it's like, if you're not happy, shouldn't you just leave?
So for people who do get married, yes. But I'm saying, so example, if you get married or you just met this person, you get pregnant, you get married, like what happens then? Like they just met each other, got married. I'm saying, like, I wouldn't even get married because I have a child. Do you understand what I'm saying?
That's you.
No, I know. I'm just saying for myself. Would you get so if so
that's the pressures of the African mom and the African dad.
No, I'm saying if you met somebody, right, and you guys were really going well together, and it hasn't been a year yet, and somehow guys, she gets pregnant. Are you going to marry her?
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so.
You don't think so? Or you're not going to?
No, I'm not. Why am I saying I don't think so? I'm not.
So that's what I'm saying.
No, I'm not.
Okay, would you? Okay, if you were in a relationship with somebody before, would you end up? You get pregnant. Would you end up staying in the relationship and then get married?
It really depends. And if that person was I really trusted, and I saw like something for them. I saw like he can potentially be a good person, like for me in the future. Maybe I don't know him too well, but like potentially he can grow and advance himself. Because I've seen stories like that where it's like maybe they had a kid but they eventually got married, but the person, like maybe the lady or the man got married, but the person, like maybe the lady or the man knew, okay, you know what, this girl's actually for me regardless. I see potential, like this can end up working. So
wait,
to
so
be honest,
are you
50%, 50%.
are you saying that can work for you? Not the pregnant situation, but you meeting someone in 3 months and eventually marrying?
Potentially, yeah.
Potentially.
50-50. Really.
Interesting.
Hey, what are you looking at me like?
Very interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah, this is new because
I never knew that. I never knew that.
I just learned something new.
Wow. But Timmy's on the side and he's been hollering at you, and then you go date. Wow, I'm talking about Timmy. Timmy's from
Timmy,
the
I know what you're gonna get.
Don't bring him back.
No, I'm not talking about real Timmy. I'm just Joshua. No, Timmy. Let's use Timmy. Timmy's on the side and he's been trying to, and you guys have good chemistry.
That's different.
No.
Wait, you just brought in another guy.
No,
You
let me
said
tell
if it
you.
was-
Wait, because there's some women that do that, and then they give.
I'm not one of those women.
Okay, so obviously you would give that person a chance.
So basically,
You
Janet
just told me you gave me two different scenarios.
No,
Yeah,
I'm saying you would give that person a chance if you had the person on the side.
No,
Yeah,
but I think
and
Janet's talking about if she were to
Have no one.
no one, and it was only one person in her life.
Yeah.
But I'm
she
just
would-
saying there's women that would do that. There's someone on the side that's been wanting you for a long time. But you meet this person in 3 months, the feel good stage, everything. Oh my god. But that's not you.
It's a lie.
That's not her. That's
It's
not
a
her.
lie.
But I'm still shocked that you said.
Yeah, same. I just something.
Wow, I never knew that.
That's something new.
Me?
Why are you looking at us like we're crazy?
Me?
Like she's looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm looking at them like if
I've never
possible.
heard Janet say that before. That's why I'm saying like. Wow,
I ain't doing that. Why wait longer?
No, but some people just find that they're ready to go and like why wait? But I think especially if you're from a Christian viewpoint and you like they always say like wait till marriage to have sex, right? Mm-hmm. And so it's like
Go.
Exposing.
But I'm saying a lot of people say wait till marriage to have sex, right? So it's like they always say wait. So for those people who've been waiting basically almost their whole life, you're like 30 and you have somebody, you're just gonna try to get married as quickly as possible. There's no point of
you waited 30. You waited 10 years. Why not wait 9 more months? What's gonna happen? What's the difference?
You could cross a boundary.
The flesh is weak.
Exactly. You could cross a boundary and then end up.
But you can't mortgage your happiness and more trauma if you were to date this person in 3 months and then get married and then boom, it collapses. Why not wait 9 months and then you'll see whatever happens?
I mean, you're right, but I'm saying for those who've been waiting for so long,
Teach his own, man. I'm not judging people. I don't want to judge people, but Nana, Danko, I'm not doing that. I'm definitely not doing that.
What would you do for the?
If I met a fresh young tender around like a year, dog.
Wait, a year what?
A year of getting to know you.
Okay, so a year of getting to you. Then the next stage, what happens then?
I propose.
Wait, hold on. 1 minute.
No, what do you mean?
Hold on, wait. So if you meet somebody, you're gonna meet them. You're gonna talk to them for a year.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna end up proposing.
Yeah.
So you want 1 year.
No. So okay, sorry. Let me break it down some more. It's a year gap in my mind, but maybe 3 months in, I asked her to be my girlfriend, and then.
Hold on. Wait. Okay. So this is a random person you never met before. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you say you're going to a friend's party or something.
Okay.
You meet somebody there.
Okay.
Okay. You see somebody now. You like them.
Okay.
Okay. You met them in
I
October.
got her number.
October.
We build a
How
thingy.
long for?
2 to 3 months.
Okay, from 2 to 3 months of talking.
I asked her to be my girlfriend. She said yes.
Okay.
Because I'm very handsome, right? I asked her to be my girlfriend. She said yes.
Okay, next stage.
Maybe if we talk about it, we're convicted of, the Holy Spirit. Mm-hmm. 3 months after that, fiance. So what? What do you mean so what? Wait.
So basically,
You
he said the same thing that I
How did I
would
say
do.
the same
You just
thing?
explained it.
How did I say the same thing?
He basically said...
You said 3 months I'm meeting this person
Wait.
and then boom.
He basically...
Am I wrong or we're getting the timeline
Guys,
wrong?
he basically said that he's going to do the same thing as me. But
How?
Wait. No. Take time. He basically said he's going to do the same thing as me, but he wants the engagement period to be longer. And if the engagement period is longer, he can do some finicky stuff. He can do some
How?
fornication.
Are you guys forgetting that I'm strong and I'm not gonna
You're
do
strong,
anything?
but the
I'm
flesh is
yelling, I'm
weak.
yelling. What do you mean? The flesh is
The
weak.
flesh is weak.
Your
Don't
flesh
do
is
that.
weak.
What do you
Don't
mean?
do
If
that.
both parties know, okay, we
Okay,
shall.
fine. Okay, fine.
Listen, you
even
guys are
if
forgetting
both
that I'm not
parties-
doing anything foolish.
Nah, man, guys. If both parties know, even you can see your man and be like, damn.
Okay, but okay, listen. Okay, I think. Did you not hear what I said? Let me explain again because maybe you're not understanding me.
The people don't have all time. Hurry up.
sorry. They need to understand what you're saying. Okay, so I said you went to a friend's party, right? You met a girl there, October. You said 3 months in, you guys talk.
That's 3.
And
Okay.
and next 3 months. So this is 6
That's
months.
6.
6 months you guys know
Okay.
each other. You're gonna ask her to be your girlfriend. No,
You
3
said
months.
3 months
3
then.
months.
After
Ask
the
her to
two-
go. After the 3 months, but the 6 months, you're gonna
Fiance,
propose.
yeah.
Then the next few months. So let's say
Yeah.
next 3 months.
Yeah.
Married.
Married.
Yeah. I'd rather that than this.
Accepting.
How the
You just
no, but
extended it.
How the I'm
Instead of 2 weeks, instead of 2 week engagement period, you did 6 months.
But my foundation is stronger than the 3 months.
I
Are you
mean,
guys
okay,
not
okay,
forgetting?
okay, fine,
Say that
I
for the
guess.
people again. My foundation will be stronger. So they're arguing with me
But how is your foundation stronger? What if
because I have more time.
the time doesn't mean that your foundation gets any
Yeah,
stronger?
no, because you can
have a
How, if
foundation.
I'm doing the work, if we're both doing the work,
No,
how?
but both people could have already in my situation, I could have had a foundation. That guy could have had a foundation. We
Not
could
with
have
each
built-
other. I'm talking about each other, not within yourself.
I'm just saying that
I'm talking
together,
about
like the
together.
relationship. The relationship is.
I mean, once again, in marriage, you don't know everything about your partner, so you build a foundation as you guys are learning
You can
about
say
each
that
other.
with your case, and I can, but I would know more than you.
He's not.
So my
lying.
insurance
not
plan
lying.
will be better than yours.
But you could, at the end of the day, you still.
It's always a gamble. I'm saying it's
Exactly.
always a gamble. My chance is better than your chance.
Okay.
Hey,
You know, it's just my competitive spirit.
let me just.
I know. I even saw your eyes.
No, because you guys make me look like I'm crazy. I'm dumb.
Okay,
Wait, time
Okay,
out.
fine.
Hold on.
This is. I'm not gonna do this. I don't plan.
Why
to
are
do
you
this in life.
lying? Dude, why did you lie? You just lied.
No, I'm saying I don't prefer that avenue. That's what I'm saying. I don't prefer.
He would do it if it came up, but truly, he wouldn't do it.
Why did you tell them that? What's the point of telling them?
No,
you're
I'm
lying?
saying it was a scenario. I'm just saying I won't prefer that avenue. That's what I'm trying to say.
No, then why did you say it?
What do you mean? Because you asked me what would you do this?
No, I said if you met somebody.
You said if the situation arise, he would do
we're
it
talking
that
about the
way.
situation.
But if
Say
it
again
didn't
for the
arise, he would rather do it in a different way.
Thank you. Make sure people heard that.
Okay, sorry. Well,
Okay.
for me, guys.
You look crazy.
No, I'm not making you crazy, but for me, guys, let me tell you, because I'm holy and now. I'm just joking. I'm not. I am not nowhere close. I'm just joking. But I think for me, I can't do that at all. I cannot do a 3-month relationship. I cannot do a 6-month engagement. I cannot do.
I'm just saying if I was ever in that, I'm not saying that's my number one option, but I get what you're.
No, I know. I'm saying I can't even. I can't even think about
so
myself.
what you gonna do? Just
For me-
think you're gonna become
for
a
me-
nun?
I know.
Sorry. Finish.
Okay, so if I ever met somebody, I have to know you at least for at least 8 months to a year, at least. Sorry, it's true for me. I just feel like I get to pick out your brain a lot more. I get to see you do things a lot more. I get to see if I really want this.
Sorry, my answer was just based on the 3 months. So that's
I didn't
why
say 3 months.
No,
though.
but if
I never
could-
said that.
If I could change my answer, it would be that.
you did say 3 months.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, I said.
Okay, continue.
Actually, yeah, it's okay because, but I'm saying if it was like, yeah, I don't think I could ever like.
That scenario.
Yeah, like I can't.
Yeah.
It wouldn't sit right with me. I would definitely be questioning a lot of things. Like I
Same.
can't just sit down and be like, yeah, this is the one. Because once again, as I said before, like human beings were very we can be very indecisive and we can change our minds a lot based on things that we see, things that we've experienced, how we view things, what people say. So it's like for me to say 3 months, I'm like, yes, I can say, yeah, I really want to marry this person. The wedding date comes. I said, I don't know. I'm not sure.
You can do that if you had known the person for 5 years.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's the same thing, but it's.
Man, if you don't. It's different today, bro.
I'm just saying,
different.
there is
Like,
people who are
what
married
is
out
she
here
on?
5 years, 10 years, 25 years, And at the end of the day, they change their mind. They're like,
no, I'm saying,
I'm just saying this situation.
what I'm saying.
Golly.
What I'm saying, if you have a longer period of time to know somebody, it doesn't get like you're not pressured to immediately go into the marriage. Like you're not forced to know. What's that?
You have more assurance.
Like you have more space. You have more space to make a decision whether you want to continue with this person or not. But if you have only 3 months of this, like knowing this person, the foundation is not the time to really get to know somebody is not as much.
You can't talk marriage talks to me in 3 months. I'm sorry.
I mean, you can bring it up. It's not a problem.
The way I would even do it, I mean, you know me, I like. At the end of the day, I like big wedding or whatever. So me, I would just do a court wedding.
What?
No. Oh my God.
Who is this girl?
Wait, can I explain?
Okay. I'll let you explain.
I would do a court wedding first. And then after the fact that I got married and, maybe a few months down the line, then I would do a bigger wedding.
Do you know who your mother is?
It's okay. Do you think Jenna
is my mother running my life?
Do you think? Yeah. Do you think?
Is she micromanaging me? Am I a puppy?
We are Canadian people.
You can do whatever you like.
Jan
it's your life.
Different.
Your life.
She's different. Jan is different.
I mean, it's her own now.
Scary,
no, I'm not saying you're bad. You're bad.
I'm scary.
But you're scary still.
But I mean, yeah, like for me personally, I'd rather know you for at least 8 months to a year, and then from there we can go into dating, and then from there I wouldn't dating since I know you for a longer period of time. Dating doesn't have to take that long. Like that period doesn't have to take as long because I know you for a longer period of time. So we can get engaged by the end of the year. We can date for a year and we can get engaged by the end of the year. So that's 2 years of me knowing you. That's enough time. In all total, I would love to know somebody for at least 3 years before I get married. At least 3.
Damn, you're gonna be old.
Listen, the Lord knows. Slow and steady, okay? It's not perfection.
Nah, I'm with that too. I'm with that. I'm with this side. I don't know what she's on over here.
Well, 2 years, a year and a half, maybe even 6 months. You don't know. If God leads you to someone, it's about God's direction. It's not about my direction. It's about God's direction.
Right. You're right.
If He leads me in that direction and makes it straight for me, then I will follow in that direction.
No,
if He doesn't lead me that way, then hey, because I can have my own.
I'm not hating on you.
You are hating. You just cut me off, so I don't know why your arm's on me. You just cut me off.
Okay,
so I guess I'm on this side. Then you put me on this side. But yeah, if God leads me in that direction. Yeah, hide your faces. The foolery that's going on here. These people are not serious. Anyways, but honestly, it's about what God wants, not what I want. Because these people...
No, not these
people.
These people.
Whoa.
Excuse me?
Not
these people.
Excuse me?
These people...
I'm not me.
Are planning their life and their fairy tale. Like as
We're
if,
not planning my life.
As if God is not at the center. They didn't mention God. They did not mention it.
Listen, wait.
They didn't mention God.
Did you mention God?
Just did.
Obviously, God's gonna be the center.
So, but you basically said, in a sense, if it was 3 months and God was directing, Nana would be like, I don't know God. I don't know if this is where you're
I mean, it's good to it's not bad to question. You have to, but that's what.
Nobody, if you told
but you have to be,
like,
you have to.
know?
But the thing is, once again, like Janet said, obviously we willing, like God would be the center of all our decisions. It's like. It's part of what we have to do. Like we're not gonna make a decision because our feelings, they do different things. Our emotions can lead us into different places, and then it changes, but that's the point. You have to kind of set your emotions aside and really have discernment of. But
are you guys ready for marriage as of right now?
Yeah.
I don't.
Somebody come to me.
I am, but I don't think you'll ever be married for marriage.
I'm ready.
You'll never be. Nope. People are like always like at the same time. There's a time for marriage. There's a time for having a baby. You always want to delay it, but sometimes you'll never ever be ready until you actually take a step and do it.
I mean, you
can prepare a little bit, but you'll never be ready for the challenges that might come.
Of course,
because you can say, "Oh, I know all about marriage." You can read all about it, but when you get in it, it's a different person. It's a different ball game.
Anything to say?
Hey. She might be right, she might be wrong.
No, she's right. You're never going to be completely 100% prepared or ready for whatever is to come. It's like you saying you have a baby and you're buying all the diapers. Do you know how much diapers you need for a child? You can't buy all the diapers for the child in that 1 year of his life or whatever. You know what I mean? So you always have to keep learning. But once again, as I said before, you definitely have to put God first in everything, every single decision that you make, whether it has to be moving forward with a relationship, stepping back from the relationship, pursuing somebody, not pursuing somebody. It has to be filtered with God. Discernment is so important. Like, a lot of people make mistakes because they use their emotions. And they're like, well, I feel this. I feel like I love this person. I feel this connection with them. It's like you're feeling tomorrow is going to change. It will change for sure. So that's the most important. Put God first in everything you do. And he will definitely guide you. And you obviously have to be aware and sensitive to his voice. And that comes with like praying and speaking to people and reading your word and spending time with him. Because if you don't, you're going to mix up God's voice with your own voice. And how many people do that? Like, it's so hard because it's like you have this worldly view of how relationships and what a relationship is supposed to look like. And you can get confused with that. It's so easy to be like, I want this relationship because, well, I see it, you know? Isn't that how it's supposed to be? But hashtag relationship goals, Mike Todd, go get the book because that's what we read that book over quarantine time, and that actually changed our viewpoint of how we should view relationships. It's so important. So if you haven't read it, I encourage you all to go read that book because it will change how you view your relationships.
This episode we might call it Janet's tripping because she's tripping.
She wasn't
today.
tripping. She was expressing herself.
Yeah,
Nana was tripping too, man.
He was tripping.
I was not tripping today.
Well, if you go to YouTube, you're definitely gonna see how his face was all over the place.
I wasn't tripping. Janet's tripping.
But
cool.
Yeah. Anyways,
you're good then.
Let's wrap it up. And what we gonna end it off with? The moral of the story. Give some advice to somebody who needs something about relationships. Give them based on what we said today.
You're not ready.
I'm not ready yet.
Okay. Yeah.
I think just always be sure and to have that strong foundation. So if it takes a year or two, it's better. Trust me.
Yeah.
You know.
I definitely agree with that.
Do it.
Yeah. Build that strong
Friendship
foundation.
is strong. Friendship should be strong. The friend stage, and then when you're together, dating, marriage, it'll be easier. Your friend has to be your best friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. And I was also gonna say, I agree with Nana. And don't rush into relationships. It's not a rush. It's not a game, because we don't want to be playing with people's hearts. That's not the point, right? So, if you're gonna be pursuing somebody, make sure you know in your
Date
heart.
to marry.
Yes, you ain't dating just to have fun and do foolishness.
Say it again.
You ain't dating just to have fun and do foolery.
Okay.
Okay. We're here to date to marry because we want to build up the kingdom of God.
Yep.
By being what? Fruitful and multiply. But yeah, definitely. But no, she's
I'm
not
not
cheese.
cheese.
But,
I'm thinking of my answer.
Yeah, I think also like if you're not in a relationship, that's okay too. Focus on yourself. Build up yourself so that whoever is ready for you, coming in strong. Okay, and ladies, treat yourself as queens, and guys,
that's a big point. Man.
treat yourself as kings. Okay, queens and kings, so that we can all come into the palace and bring little princesses and princes. So that's all for me.
Mine is monogamy is beautiful.
Yes.
Guys, you don't want to be fighting. Come on, guys. We don't want to be fighting for someone's attention. Like, let's create a home. Let's create families. Let's create, I can't find the words, of course, but just create something that is gonna build. Create something that when God sees it, it's just like, wow, that's a family. That's a family of Christ where you can just build up. You can teach your children in the way of the Lord, and yeah, it's beautiful. Loving just one person and loving one person is not boring, guys, because people change, seasons
Right?
change.
There's so much to learn.
So much to learn. Just don't say, oh, you know what, I know the person. You'll never know the person until you guys,
we don't even know
eternally
ourselves,
separate.
right?
It's even like knowing about Jesus. You'll never know about Jesus. You continue learning about him, even though it says it in his word. You are still searching, finding, and continuing to learn new things about him. And that's the same thing as being in the marriage. So, yeah, guys, love each other. And that's it.
Oh, I like this episode. This was fun. Should I close it off or should you
Close that, man.
Well, how do you say it?
Well, that's so
Nah,
funny.
guys, it's not it because you gotta subscribe on YouTube. You gotta listen on Spotify and Apple Podcasts because we want you guys to hear this episode and hit that notification bell, guys. Hit it so you know that our episode is out. Keep clicking that subscribe, guys. Please subscribe so you guys can share it to the rest of your friends so they can hear this message too.
I'm gonna click all. I'll put all the the YouTube
And Instagram,
the
sorry, guys.
Instagram, Twitter. I'll put it all on the page for our episode. So
Yeah, it's down below. And comment. We really want to know what you think about the episode and have a conversation about it.
Well, that's all, folks. I don't know how else he closes it, but
I don't know. He
Come on, try.
He threw it to me last week. I threw it back to him, so I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Well, that's all, folks. We are the Juxtaposition. I hope you enjoyed this episode and catch y'all next week.
And we're out.
Boo!